And we are the biggest static sound system at the Notting Hill and the leading light in our discipline for the Carnival.
I'm Maurice and this is Treble T from Rampage Sound.
Indeed.
Rampage started about 30 years ago in South London by Mike Anthony and Richard Pascoe. We joined over the course of that time. We've been at Carnival for nearly 30 years now. Multi-genre mixing, we play everything from hip-hop, R&B, dancehall,
soca, house and garage, jungle, rare groove.
A few pop records once in a while.
Yeah, just whatever floats the boat.
I mean, I was taken to Carnival for the first time when I was about 15 and actually taken to Rampage and stood in the crowd and just thought, oh my gosh, this is the most amazing thing. I want to be up there one day. So
I discovered Rampage at Carnival. They blew my mind also. But what I said was, I'm better than they are. I can do that too. I think Rampage are so popular at Carnival because
not just Carnival.
Well, yeah, we're popular.
Popular everywhere.
We're popular everywhere, all year round, and it's exemplified at the Notting Hill Carnival. They know if you come to our spot, you're going to hear the biggest tunes of every genre because we're music men. So for Notting Hill Carnival, I would say that the sound system is the most important brick in the wall because that's where it's built from.
Yeah, super excited to be back on the road. I know that there's going to be bare people that come and talk to us who we haven't seen for years. Do you know what I mean?
The financing for Carnival can be a struggle.
Yeah, well, people don't realise how much it costs. Like, it's basically the cost of a deposit on a house that we pay to be there every year. There's a lot to prepare. You have to get your sponsors in because it's so expensive to do. You have to make sure they're happy. You have to plan which acts are coming out, which DJs are coming on your stage. You have to hire the equipment. You have to deal with the police. You have to hire with your own security team. So there's a lot of work to do in the prep.
Used to be you could just have your sound system and like maybe a couple of barriers and a couple of your mates to help look after and off you go. But now you have to have a generator, public liability insurance. We have to have a controlled zone, which is the length of the road. So we have to have concert and staging barriers. We have to have like a 20-man security team and it becomes really, really expensive. So we can't do Carnival unless we have a media partner or a sponsor. And sometimes chasing that sponsorship is really hard. It's a real struggle. Sometimes if we're short, we'll actually have to part fund Carnival out of our own pockets. And then that means me and Maurice will be living on bread and water until Christmas. And
yeah, I mean, I think the same thing. To me, it's like a heritage thing for the UK now, and you know, it would be great for the Arts Council or some kind of governing body to actually get involved and work with the sound systems, with the mass bands and everything else, and help us get funding and you know, put on a spectacle that people travel all over the world to see.